Imagine finding 5 American treasures hiding in ordinary collections, including 4 rare Kennedy half-dollars and a 100-year-old Lincoln commemorative that sold for more than $105,750 at auction. These coins look common, but the rare survivors carry unbelievable value, and today we reveal the secrets that make them some of the most powerful finds in United States history. Number 1. The mystery behind the ultra-rare and most valuable 1971 Kennedy half-dollar with the D mint mark begins with a story that very few collectors know, yet every serious treasure hunter dreams about. Imagine holding a half-dollar that looks completely ordinary, yet inside its metal lies a secret that has shocked the American coin market again and again, especially when the rarest survivors come up for auction. The 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar is not just a modern coin. It is a hidden treasure with powerful demand, and its rarest forms have reached unbelievable prices that most collectors never expect. The history of this special coin begins in the years after the tragic loss of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. The United States Mint created the Kennedy half-dollar series in his honor, and Americans immediately connected with the design because it symbolized hope, unity, and national pride. By 1971, the mint changed the composition from silver to copper nickel clad, and millions of half-dollars were produced for everyday use. But hidden among those millions are extremely rare survivors that show exceptional strike, perfect surfaces, and powerful mint brilliance, making them treasures that the modern market values at extraordinary levels. The unique features of this coin begin with its beautiful design by Gilroy Roberts on the obverse and Frank Gasparo on the reverse. The bold portrait of President Kennedy, the sharp inscription details, and the majestic eagle with the presidential seal all stand out when the coin is struck with high precision. The rarest 1971 D examples show full hair definition, powerful luster, and clean fields that display no marks or breaks. The diameter of this coin is 30.6 mm and the weight is 11.34 grams, making it a heavy and impressive piece in hand. When a collector finds a piece with perfect surfaces and razor-sharp strikes, that coin becomes a top-tier rarity that immediately attracts serious buyers. The rarity of the 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar becomes even greater when condition enters the story. Most of these coins circulated heavily, and they ended up scratched, dull, or worn down. Only a tiny fraction remain in untouched mint state condition, and an extremely small elite group survive in the highest certified grades. These top-grade examples are almost impossible to find today, and the market demand for them continues to rise with every passing year. Collectors know that the finest survivors are true investments, and that is exactly why this coin has become one of the strongest modern half-dollars in the United States market. The highest verified auction prices for this coin are truly shocking and prove how powerful demand can become when rarity and perfection meet. The most valuable 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar ever sold is an ultra-rare era struck on a silver planchet, which brought an incredible $13,000 at auction. That record shows the top strength of this coin in the marketplace. For the regular mint strike, the highest verified auction price reached an impressive $3,823 for a top-graded mint state example. These numbers demonstrate that this coin is not only rare, but also extremely powerful in the auction world when the perfect specimen appears. The estimated extreme high price for a perfect 99 or 100 grade quality example, if discovered today, could reach between $15,000 and $20,000 due to unstoppable collector demand and the increasing value of high-grade modern half-dollars. If a new finest known example enters the market, it can ignite a bidding war because collectors understand how few perfect survivors exist in the entire population. And the era coin estimate for the rare off-metal or planchet mistakes can easily reach $10,000 to $15,000, depending on weight, composition, and strike perfection. Collectors searching for the 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar must pay close attention to fine details that most people never notice. Look for strong luster, sharp hairlines, clean eagle feather details, and no distracting marks. Examine the lettering for clarity and look for mirrored fields or unusually bold details that indicate an exceptional strike. Always handle the coin carefully, and if you discover a piece that looks almost flawless, consider professional grading because certification can unlock the full market potential and connect you with the highest paying buyers in the United States coin community. In conclusion, the 1971 Kennedy half dollar with the D mint mark remains one of the most exciting discoveries for modern treasure hunters across America. Its powerful history, sharp design, extreme condition rarity, and rising collector demand make it a true standout in the world of United States coins. With the highest auction prices reaching $13,000 and the potential for even higher sales in the future, this coin proves once again that modern American coinage still hides extraordinary treasures waiting to be found. Keep searching, keep collecting, and one day you may uncover a masterpiece that shines at the highest levels of the auction world. Number 2. A powerful mystery surrounds the ultra-rare and most valuable 1972 Kennedy half dollar with the D mint mark, and collectors across the United States continue to chase the rarest survivors with unstoppable excitement. Imagine discovering a half dollar that looks ordinary to the everyday eye, yet it carries hidden value far beyond what most people ever imagine. Inside rolls, old jars, forgotten drawers, and inherited collections, rare examples of this coin still hide, waiting to be found by collectors who understand what truly makes this coin valuable. This is not a simple modern half dollar. This is a secret treasure from the American Mint, and its story grows more powerful every year. The history of the 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar begins at a time when the United States Mint was transitioning its production quality, perfecting the copper-nickel-clad composition that replaced silver in 1971. Millions of coins were released into circulation, but the rarest survivors were struck with exceptionally strong dies that produced sharp details, bold inscriptions, and brilliant luster. These are the coins collectors search for today, because the best mint-state examples hold powerful value in the modern auction market. As collector demand increases, this coin has become one of the strongest performing clad half dollars from the early 1970s. The unique features of the 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar start with its iconic design by Gilroy Roberts on the obverse and Frank Gasparo on the reverse. The portrait of President Kennedy shows powerful detail when struck well, especially in the hairlines above the forehead and near the ear. The reverse displays the mighty presidential seal with the eagle, shield, arrows, and olive branch, all of which show sharp definition on high-grade coins. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, giving it a bold presence in hand. When a 1972 D displays bright luster, clean fields, and full eagle feather details, it becomes a premium rarity that instantly demands attention from advanced collectors. The rarity of this coin increases dramatically when condition enters the equation. Most 1972 Denver Mint half dollars were used heavily in circulation and developed scratches, dullness, and wear across Kennedy's cheek, jawline, and the eagle's wings. Only a tiny percentage survived untouched, and an extremely small elite group reached the highest certified mint state levels. These finest known examples rarely appear on the market, and when they do, collectors compete aggressively to secure them. This is why the 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar has become one of the most desirable clad half dollars for investors and collectors who understand the true power of high-grade modern coinage. The highest verified auction prices for this coin reveal just how strong the market truly is. The finest regular strike 1972 D. Kennedy half dollars have sold for an impressive $2,500 in top certified mint state condition at major United States auctions. This is a powerful result because it proves that collectors are willing to pay big premiums for flawless survivors. The rarest error examples have reached even higher levels, with off-metal strikes and dramatic mint errors selling for $3,000 or more depending on grade, weight, and strike quality. These results show that the market for this coin is not only strong, but rising every year as demand grows. The estimated extreme high price for a brand new finest known example, if discovered today, could easily reach $5,000 to $7,000 due to the increasing interest in high-grade Kennedy series coins across the United States. If a flawless gem with nearly perfect surfaces appears, especially with extreme eye appeal, it could ignite fierce competition among collectors who chase the best of the best. And the error coin estimate for rare planchet mistakes or unusual strikes can reach $4,000 to $6,000 depending on how dramatic and unique the error is. Collectors searching for this coin must examine every detail carefully. Look for bright luster, strong hairline definition, smooth cheeks with no heavy marks, and sharp eagle feathers on the reverse. Pay attention to the lettering, rim strength, and overall surface quality. If your coin shows mirror-like brilliance, deep clean fields, or unusually bold strike pressure, you may be holding a potential treasure. Any coin that appears exceptional should be submitted to a professional grading service, because certification unlocks the highest market value and connects you with serious buyers who pay top dollar for elite specimens. In conclusion, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar with the D Mint mark stands as one of the most exciting and valuable clad half-dollars for modern American coin collectors. Its strong history, beautiful design, sharp strike potential, and powerful rarity in high grades make it a true treasure in the world of United States coinage. With verified auction prices reaching thousands of dollars and extreme high prices continuing to rise, the demand for this coin remains stronger than ever. Keep searching, keep collecting, and you may one day discover a flawless 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar that shines at the highest level of the auction world. Number 3. A powerful mystery surrounds the ultra-rare and most valuable 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark, and collectors across the United States continue to hunt for the rarest survivors with incredible excitement. This bicentennial half-dollar looks ordinary to most people, yet inside this historic issue hides a handful of rare, high-grade, investment-quality treasures that the modern action market values far higher than anyone expects. Imagine opening a jar, searching a roll, or checking an inherited box of coins and finding a bicentennial half-dollar that appears simple, but could be worth hundreds or even thousands in top grade. This is not a common half-dollar. This is a symbol of American history that continues to rise in collector demand every single year. The history of the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar is deeply connected to one of the most patriotic celebrations in United States history. To honor 200 years of American independence, the Mint released a special dual-dated design featuring the powerful portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse, and an unforgettable image of Independence Hall on the reverse, designed by Seth Huntington. Although millions were minted for the bicentennial celebration, the rarest pieces were struck with exceptional precision, producing sharp details, smooth surfaces, and brilliant mint luster that today separate valuable treasures from ordinary circulation coins. The unique features of the no mint mark bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar include its bold design, its special dual date, and its special reverse that represents the birthplace of American liberty. This coin weighs 11.34 grams and has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, giving it impressive size and presence. The rarest pieces show powerful strike pressure, razor-sharp lettering, complete detail in Kennedy's hair, and strong architectural lines on Independence Hall. When a coin displays flawless surfaces, glowing luster, and perfect clarity, it becomes a premium rarity instantly recognized by serious collectors everywhere. The rarity of the no mint mark bicentennial half-dollar grows significantly when condition is considered. Most of these coins circulated heavily during their celebration years, and they suffered from scratches, dullness, and wear that destroyed their value. Only a tiny percentage survived in untouched mint state condition, and only an extremely small elite group achieved the highest certified grades. These top-grade survivors are the coins that bring real value in the modern auction market, and they have become some of the most desirable bicentennial half-dollars for collectors building high-grade Kennedy sets. The highest verified auction prices for this historic coin show the true strength of collector demand. The rarest no-mint mark bicentennial Kennedy half-dollars in perfect certified condition have sold for an impressive $9,980. Proving that this coin has serious value when preserved in flawless mint state quality. This is the strongest verified record for a top-grade no-mint mark bicentennial half-dollar, and it continues to inspire collectors who believe the next finest known example could sell for even more. The estimated extreme high price for a new finest known example, if discovered today, could reach $12,000 to $15,000, especially if the coin displays exceptional surfaces, outstanding luster, and near perfect eye appeal. Collector demand for bicentennial coins has skyrocketed in recent years, and the market continues to reward the best examples with powerful premiums. The error coin estimate for dramatic mint mistakes, such as off-metal strikes, double strikes, or major planchet errors, can reach $5,000 to $8,000, depending on the type and condition of the error. Collectors searching for the 1776 to 1976 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar must pay extremely close attention to fine details. Look for sharp hairlines, strong facial features, and clean open fields on the obverse. Examine the reverse for bold architectural details on Independence Hall, full window lines, and crisp lettering with no flattening. A coin with brilliant luster, perfect rims, and no major marks should be considered a potential treasure. Any example that looks exceptional should be professionally graded to unlock its full market value, because certification connects you with collectors who pay top dollar for these rare survivors. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark is one of the most exciting and valuable bicentennial treasures ever produced by the United States Mint. Its powerful history, patriotic design, sharp strike potential, and extreme rarity in the highest grades make it a true masterpiece of modern American coinage. With auction records reaching nearly $10,000 and extreme high estimates climbing even higher, this coin continues to prove that bicentennial half-dollars remain among the most desirable modern collectibles in the nation. Keep searching, keep collecting, and you may uncover a flawless piece of American history that shines at the highest level of the auction world. Number 4. A deep mystery lies hidden in the everyday change with the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark, and few realize that among the many common pieces, rare survivors exist that can deliver real value to those who hunt carefully. Imagine checking a roll of half-dollars, or opening a dusty jar of old coins, and spotting a 1973 half-dollar that looks ordinary, yet could belong to a tiny group of pristine survivors with extraordinary appeal and collector demand. This coin is not just pocket change. This coin can be a silent treasure, waiting for the right collector to reveal its power. The history of the 1973 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar extends from the legacy of the Kennedy half-dollar series, originally launched in 1964 after the death of President John F. Kennedy to honor his memory through coinage. By 1973, the mint was producing clad half-dollars, struck in copper-nickel, for general circulation. According to official records, about 64,964,000 pieces of the 1973 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar were struck, giving a sense of how common they were at the time. Even though millions were made, very few survived in near-perfect condition after decades of circulation, which makes those special survivors extremely interesting to collectors today. The unique features of this coin lie in its classic design. The obverse shows the bold and dignified portrait of President Kennedy created by the engraver Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse carries the iconic eagle and shield design by Frank Gasparo. The coin has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters and a weight of 11.34 grams, giving it a substantial feel in hand and a strong presence for display. When those details, sharp strike, clean fields, full hairlines, strong rims, and crisp lettering, remain intact, the coin becomes a premium collectible that stands out among common circulation pieces. The rarity of a high-grade 1973 no mint mark half-dollar becomes clear when condition is considered. Nearly all of these coins circulated heavily, suffering wear, scratches, and loss of detail over decades. Only a very small fraction remained unspent and preserved, and of those, an even smaller elite group survived in mint-state condition worthy of high-grade grading. Coins that look pristine today often come from old rolls or carefully saved collections, and when those coins emerge on the market, they attract serious attention from experienced collectors who understand their rarity and potential. The highest verified auction record for a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, any mint mark, is a dramatic proof that even clad Kennedy halves can fetch serious money when condition and quality align. A 1973 MS example sold in August 2024 for $6,600 according to a major auction result. That number shows that the most exceptional survivors are more than nice keepsakes. They are powerful modern collectibles with serious investment potential. Given the increasing interest in high-grade Kennedy series coins, the estimated extreme high price for a pristine, flawless, collector-quality 1973 no-mint mark $half, if found today with outstanding eye appeal and perfect surfaces, could realistically reach $8,000 to $10,000 or more. Especially if the coin has deep strike, full luster, and razor-clean fields. For rare era coin examples, such as double strikes, off-center planchets, or dramatic die varieties, potential value could be even higher depending on how extreme and unusual the error is. If you want to hunt for a valuable 1973 Kennedy $half, pay very close attention when you examine each coin. Look for bright original luster, sharp hairline definition on Kennedy's portrait, full crisp lettering, strong rim detail, and clean surfaces with minimal marks or wear. On the reverse, examine the eagle's feathers, shield detail, and lettering for signs of a strong strike. Handle the coin carefully to avoid scratches, and photograph it under good lighting. If a coin appears exceptional, consider sending it for professional grading. Certification greatly increases its desirability and value among serious collectors. In conclusion, the 1973 Kennedy $half with no mint mark remains one of the most underrated but potentially rewarding coins for United States collectors who know what to search for. Its classic Kennedy design, sizable mintage, and historic legacy give it broad appeal, but its true value lies in those rare survivors that escaped circulation damage. With verified auction prices reaching $6,600 and the potential for even higher values for top-grade or error examples, this coin stands as a powerful modern treasure in the Kennedy series. Keep searching, keep checking rolls, and you may uncover a hidden gem that shines at the highest level of the coin world. Number 5. Something extraordinary hides in the world of American silver coins, and the ultra-rare and most valuable 1918 Illinois Centennial commemorative $half continues to shock collectors with its powerful history and unbelievable value. Imagine holding a coin that is more than 100 years old, created during a turning point in American history, and struck with a design honoring one of the greatest leaders of the United States. This coin looks elegant and old, but the rarest survivors carry explosive demand and enormous collector value that still rises today. The history of this magnificent $half begins in 1918, when the state of Illinois celebrated its 100th anniversary of statehood. To honor the occasion, the United States Mint released a special commemorative coin featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and one of the most iconic figures in American history. This coin was designed by George T. Morgan, the same artist who created the legendary Morgan silver dollar. The powerful story, the historic purpose, and the world-famous portrait make this coin one of the most meaningful commemoratives ever produced in the United States. The unique features of the 1918 Illinois Centennial $half make it instantly recognizable and admired by collectors everywhere. The obverse displays a bold and detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, representing the strength, leadership, and legacy of Illinois as the land of Lincoln. The reverse shows a beautiful depiction of the Illinois state seal, with an eagle spreading its wings over a shield, olive branch, and banner with the words National Sovereignty. The coin weighs 12½ grams and has a diameter of 30 millimeters, struck in 90% silver, giving it a bright, powerful presence in hand. When this coin appears in high grade, its surfaces shine with elegance, and every detail becomes sharp and breathtaking. The rarity of this coin becomes even more impressive when condition is considered. Although more than 1 million were minted, many were spent, mishandled, damaged, or melted over the past 100 years. Only a small number survived in mint state condition, and only an extremely tiny elite group reached the very highest certified grades that collectors chase today. These top-grade survivors are breathtaking treasures, and the market demand for them is enormous because collectors understand how few perfect examples exist after more than a century of wear in history. The highest verified auction price for the 1918 Illinois Centennial $50 is absolutely stunning. The finest known example sold for an incredible $105,750, proving how powerful this coin is in the American auction market. This record-breaking sale makes it one of the most valuable commemorative $50 ever produced, and it continues to attract the attention of collectors who search for perfect historical masterpieces. The estimated extreme high price for a newly discovered finest known example with flawless surfaces and perfect eye appeal could reach $120,000 to $150,000, especially in today's strong market for early American silver commemoratives. If an error example appears with dramatic doubling, striking issues, or unusual planchet characteristics, the error coin estimate could easily reach $20,000 to $30,000, depending on rarity and visual impact. Collectors searching for the 1918 Illinois Centennial $50 must carefully examine every detail. Look for sharp definition in Lincoln's hair, beard, and facial features, along with clean open fields free from distracting marks. Inspect the eagle on the reverse for full feather detail and strong strike pressure across the shield and banner. A coin with bright original luster, crisp lettering, and smooth surfaces is a potential treasure, and professional grading can unlock maximum value by confirming authenticity and preserving the coin in secure holding recognized worldwide. In conclusion, the 1918 Illinois Centennial Commemorative $50 stands as one of the most historic and desirable early American silver treasures ever created. Its patriotic meaning, its connection to Abraham Lincoln, its classic Morgan-influenced design, and its extreme rarity in high grades make it a centerpiece for collectors who appreciate true United States numismatic history. With auction prices surpassing $105,000 and rising demand every year, this coin remains one of the most powerful examples of American commemorative art. Keep searching, keep collecting, and one day you may discover a piece of United States history that shines as a priceless masterpiece in the world of rare coins.